Hi Josh, this is your brother Noah. I'm speaking to you now from the future. As you can see, I'm driving a vehicle without driving a vehicle. Thanks to Tesla, Elon Musk, and all the other geniuses over in Silicon Valley. Autopilot is working amazingly well. I'm very impressed. It's only like a year old and it's already doing this well. It really is only a couple years away. I mean, here we go. We got traffic all around. Just a couple lanes on the highway. And I've been using Autopilot for like a half an hour now. One minor thing is I tried to change lanes with all this dense traffic, and an asshole kept creeping on me, like in my blind spot, wouldn't let me merge. Well, Autopilot decided to merge anyway, so I had to yank the wheel back so it wouldn't cut the guy off. That's the only mishap so far. So now we're coming to a stop from traffic, and the car is braking all on its own right now. You do have to grab the steering wheel every once in a while to let it know you're still alive, there, paying attention, blah, blah, blah. So it's telling me to hold the steering wheel. I did that, so now I can let go again for another couple minutes. If I didn't grab the wheel, it would pull over, turn the hazards on, and shut the car off. As a safety precaution in case you had a heart attack or some other weird shit. Fell out of the car, died, whatever. Makes sense. We're navigating to the top of the mountain. It's about an hour and a half drive, 60 miles away. We just filled up to basically a full charge of the supercharger. We're streaming internet radio through the car right now while my phone is charging on airplane mode. And then that's going to take a huge amount of energy to get to the top of the mountain because it's uphill in this heavy car. So we're probably going to have less than 50% of the battery left. So how are we going to get back? Well, it's like all downhill on the way back. So it's not only not going to take any energy, but at that 7% grade, like in the Mustang, you could let off the gas and you would coast to 80 plus miles an hour and keep accelerating because it was such a steep downhill grade the whole way. You had to like brake, speed up, brake. So this is just going to be regenerative braking the whole way back. So we should actually arrive with a decent amount of charge left to the supercharger, top it up again, and then just roam around locally before we head back to our room for the night, and then deliver the car back to him at 1 tomorrow. And that's reminding me to put my hands on the wheel again. It's so surreal how fast it is, the instant torque all the time. It's super silent, it handles well, it feels really comfortable. There's all sorts of adjustments to the seating position and everything. All sorts of technical stuff on the screen. Like if you look here, I'll change it and we can look at the rear view camera live, and it just shows what's behind us. And then I can go back to the navigation. I can do full screen navigation or just half with the music. I can switch where they are on the screen. I can web browse. I can check energy usage. It's pretty slick. And then over here I got the touch screen behind, or not the touch screen, but the LCD screen behind the wheel, showing again my navigation, the cars around me, speed limit, cruise control, autopilot, current speed, energy usage, gear, charge remaining, outside temperature, clock, and I can change some settings right through the steering wheel, through the screen behind the wheel. Heated seats, AC. They say it's better to use the AC than put the windows down for energy usage. This car has the Panoramic Sunroof, so this opens up all the way, and it's almost like a convertible. It's such a huge sunroof. And then it's glass in the rear too, and then the glass hatchback. Tons of storage space, plus the front trunk. We do have a couple cup holders. There's no armrest in this one. I think they changed that out. Yeah, they put the cup holders over here and got rid of the space in the tunnel and put in an armrest in the newer cars. I gotta grab the steering wheel again for a minute. I really only gotta grab it with one hand. And then, what else did I want to show them in this thing? I'm trying to think what else. Oh, I can do all the car controls. So I can open the sunroof, change the driving dynamics. We're in comfort right now. Yeah, just all sorts of settings. And when you park the car, There's no transmission, so like in another normal car, it actually puts the car into gear. So it just freaked out because of the car that was on the side of the road. And it wasn't expecting that, I think. So it started beeping and braked, and then as soon as we got past it, it kept going and resumed back to normal. Luckily, it didn't freak out and do anything crazy like veer into another car, but it seemed to perform well. I wasn't watching the screen when it did it, so I didn't see the actual freak out moment of what it was sensing. And I don't know the sounds that well yet. We've only had the car for like an hour now. What was I talking about? Controls? No, parking. So usually when you park a normal car, it puts it into gear using the transmission. You feel the car roll after you do that. This car doesn't have a transmission, so it actually uses the electronic parking brake. And you can hear it engage when you hit the park button. It basically locks the wheels by pressing the brakes on the rotors. There's no starting it or turning it on. You basically just get in, put your foot on the brake, and put it in gear. You don't even have to unlock the car. You just walk up to it, and the handles come out when it senses the key fob in your pocket. This one is a 2015, I believe. The guy's only had it for 9 months. It's in pretty rough shape, but I think he just beats on it. Like the outside paint is like kind of rough. There's a dent in the back, and the inside's kind of grody. Hasn't cleaned it in a while, but he's like a hippie type. I guess he does cleaning for a living, like runs a cleaning business or something. He was going to do a job when he dropped it off. So he's definitely using the car. It's already got, I think, was it 35,000 miles on it, if we look here? Yeah, 35,000 miles. He's only had it for 9 months. He bought it new. It's a 70D, so it's all-wheel drive, dual motor. This is the base model, and it gets that kind of distance. I'm definitely impressed, as I knew I would be, and I'm more excited for my Tesla next year. I can't believe I'm going to have something basically this good, maybe even better in some ways with the improvements in the Autopilot. I might opt for a faster version. I don't know yet until they come out with the options and the cost and what I want to spend at that point in time. Pick my own color options and everything, and then they're also supposed to have the cool futuristic heads-up display on the windshield and some other cool features we don't even know about yet. So I'm stoked. I'm going to leave you at that and talk to you